Good morning folks, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to ALCHEMOTO, and today marks the start of our epic tour to the Outer Hebrides. So tonight, as you can see behind me, we are at Loch Long at Aracar, and we stayed at the Ben Arthur's Bothy last night in the Lochside Lodges. Brilliant stay, by the way, the rooms have all been updated, can't fault it. Nice shower this morning, a few pints last night, but we're ready to roll. We've got 4 epic days now in the Outer Hebrides, so we're going to jump on the bikes in a minute, head to Oban and catch the ferry, which is going to take us to Castle Bay. It's a 5-hour ferry journey, and then we start the adventure on the islands. We're going to go up from the bottom of the Outer Hebrides, head north right to the top before we come back over to the mainland to Ullapool. We've got some cracking days of riding ahead. Stay tuned and we'll see you back on the bikes. You ready for it, Stu?
Oh yeah.
So we've got another couple of people to pick up now. We've got Stuart on the Benelli, we've got me on the Pan Am, we've got Sarah on the GSX, and we've got Mark on the Sportster. Oh yes.
Always a bonus when the lights are on green, but they've been doing this road now for, was it, Stuart, about 2 years, 3 years? Since they had the landslide up there, and we've still got temporary lights on. But when you come around here, it's just one of the best views, I think, around these parts. You'll see those rugged mountains there to the slightly to the left, and the waterfall to the right. I'm getting a second running commentary off Stuart now, who's leading this week. He's doing all the navigation. We are commed up with the cardos, but you won't hear him in my ear unless he shouts, and it deafens me. So if it sounds like sometimes I'm talking to someone else, folks, it's our epic leader in front for the week. Okay, so we're just heading down now Loch Fyne, the banks of Loch Fyne to the left of us, and we're not far now from Inveraray. Going to go over the old ancient bridge, past the castle entrance, park up and grab ourselves some breakfast, because I think we need a bro. Slight problem with Mark's Sportster this morning back at his hotel. Put a new battery in it and then the thing wouldn't start this morning, so bit of ALCHEMOTO's weaving his magic wand and away we are back for the pack. So it's a little 5-minute delay there this morning, but shit happens, and that's why if you ever do a journey and it takes an hour to get there, always give yourself 2, because you're always going to come across some little bits of problems, and that's exactly why we do it, just to account for that, so as we're not late for any ferry or whatever you to get to your next destination. So it gives you a little bit of easing time rather than trying to panic for the moment. But anyway, so this is the first time I'm running with the Navicam on the go. So if you've watched me install this unit, I didn't get a chance to test it obviously because I was getting everything ready for this tour. So we've got the Navicam up and running now. Maps, nice big screen in front of you, doing everything it's asked for. It has got auto dimming as well, so for nighttime view and everything it will go to night view, which I know a lot of other dashcam, navicam things, the Carpi Ride especially, I think that was a problem going into night mode. Not a problem with this. Little remote on here, I can flick between the camera views. It's just got a bit of water on the lens actually, that's why that rear one's a little bit whatever. But the 1080 cameras, or they do, I think, say they are up to 2K, I don't know, but we'll see what the quality is like when I download the footage. So yeah, so you've got the front and rear, and it's recording all the time, 24. If I want to take a picture of Stuart in front, bang, press that button, it's just took a photograph. And then over the old famous bridge. And there's the castle. That's what we like to see. Beautiful empty car park. So here we are, folks, Inverary, one of my favourite places. Look at that for a backdrop. Not that one. So there's the pan, all fully loaded, and surprisingly, for the 200 and I don't know, whatever, 270 odd miles we've done so far, it stays surprisingly clean. That's a rare thing to go on tour with. Tent in here, one pan here loaded, camping stuff, clothes, camera equipment, food and camping. The pan takes it well. Oh, my new additions. These are brilliant. So got a waterproof seal in them. And look at that, fits your water bottle in perfectly. So you can get these, I've seen these on Amazon. I think they're just called, I don't know, waterproof canisters for motorbike, tool holders or whatever. And then one on the other side. Okay folks, so back on the road to Oban. A cracking little road this, look at that view ahead. That's the thing with these parts up in Scotland, is that every turn just brings something great to see. 30 to 40 minutes away from destination now, so you've just got to get to the check-in terminal a little bit before, get checked in so you can just relax and wait for that big ferry to take us on a Hebridean tour. Okay folks, so we have arrived at Oban, and for those of you who watch the channel regularly, you'll know we stayed at the youth hostel down that direction one year. That was a good night as well, watching the sun go down. But Oban's one of the biggest towns you'll find in these parts, has everything for your needs, including the shitty farm food shop. So hopefully we're not going to get bombarded with lines of traffic now to get to the terminal, which is just a short while up here. Alright, Castle Bay. On the left, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So here we go, onto the boat. This is a bigger boat this time anyway. It always marks the start of the journey.
folks, this is where the adventure does actually begin. So we're on the big boat now to the island of Barra in the Outer Hebrides before we finish off at Castle Bay for the night, where we're going to set up camp. So this ferry's a 5-hour journey. It doesn't get into port till 6:10 tonight. So then we've got to fly over to where we're camping by the beach for the night. Hopefully set up then before it gets dark. So it's a bit of a challenge. And then tomorrow, up the islands and heading north. We've got causeways, we've got other ferries to catch. It's going to be an epic journey. I can't wait. So this is the start, really, of the journey. Stay tuned, folks. Got another 2 hours and 20 minutes on this boat, over 5 hours overall, so it's certainly a long journey, but at least nice calm water. Just been a great crossing so far. Got a cup of coffee. I think Stuart's getting his head down for a bit, and I might do the same myself, get a little bit of kit before we land. It's not that far to the camp, well, it's not a campsite, it's on a semi-wild camping on the beach of Battersea when we land on Barra, so we've got to get there, get some fuel, get some supplies, and then get the camp set up before we lose light tonight. So what a brilliant day. Got about another half an hour, 40 minutes of sailing before we dock, and I tell you what, it's gone bloody cold at the moment in comparison to what it was when the sun was out before when we set off. Some people just can't hack long journey. Well folks, after a wind-swept 5.5, has it been hours or something like that on the ferry, we are finally arriving at destination. Look at that. So in a few minutes we'll be heading back down under the deck, get on the bikes and start this adventure. So we'll see you back on the bikes.
Okay, trap doors down, and this is where it starts. Bit of a daft angle here though, because this floor's bloody slippy. And here we go, on Hebridean soil for the first time. Felty, welcome to the Hebrides. So it's only, I believe, 15 minutes or so to where we're camping for the night, but just need to get our bearings now we're off the boat. Yeah, because Stuart's just informed me that his map's not working. It's because you need to swap your phone over to Gaelic. Actually, this is different. It's nice to have SPORTSTER in front of me for a bit with Mark. So just to let you guys know where we're going and what we're up to, so this is Barra that we've landed on, the first island of the Hebridean tour, and we're heading towards Battersea. There's a little local shop we're going to try and call that, get some much needed supplies, and then I think it's only about 15 minutes to the beach where we're camping. But we get an extra little bit of light this far north, so we should certainly get set up before nightfall. But right in front of us is one of the beautiful white sandy beaches, is where we're going to be camping tonight. So we'll get a little shot of that hopefully before darkness, but also in the morning. I can't wait. But temperature's really dropped. It's showing 64 degrees now, but it's certainly not skinny dipping weather, so don't expect me to go and have a swim in that beach tonight. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay folks, so this is one of the many causeways that we're going to be crossing on the next couple of days. How cool is that? But I tell you what, it feels like you're riding into autumn. So my first impressions up to now, and looking at the scenery, it sort of does remind me of some of Central Highland. Yeah, like the Applecross Peninsula. Very, very similar. How cool are these little roads? To live in there as well. Look at that. Oh wow, that's special. That water's so clear. Just pull on here a minute. Let these cars past. We'll have to park here, won't we? So from a windswept Battersea beach on Isle of Barra, tents are up and the view is absolutely fantastic. Look at this folks. Let's head on down to the beach. Wow.
That is special. Well folks, at least we managed to get set up before the drizzly rain came down. It's still raining now outside, but I'm cozy inside the tent and it's time to get some food on. So in proper, typical ALCHEMOTO rainy fashion, some proper camp food as well. Oh yes, I can't wait. I'm going to get this down me, have a brew and a whiskey. A little bit more I think tonight before we end the vlog, before tomorrow's shenanigans start. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this food. Well folks, it's been a brilliant day today. Tomorrow starts the start of the Hebridean way. So we travel across the causeways, across the islands, 2 more ferries before getting up to Luskintyre beach, which is another fantastic beach along on the Hebridean coastline. So I can't wait for that. It's got an early start in the morning, 6 AM, so I'm going to get my head down. So thanks for watching. Get ready for part 2. We'll see you later folks.